What would you do if your own child looked you straight in the eyes and said, "The best gift you could give me would be if you just died"? Not shouted. Not in anger. But cold. Calm. Calculated. This happened in America, the land of dreams, freedom, and family values. And what the father did next shocked everyone. He didn't scream. He didn't cry. He didn't argue. He canceled the funding. And that single decision destroyed a family, and revealed a truth no one wants to talk about. Suburban America. Tree-lined streets. White houses. 2 cars in the driveway. A flag on the porch. From the outside, this family looked perfect. Michael Carter, 52 years old. A self-made man. Built his life from nothing. College dropout. Worked construction by day. Night classes. Saved every dollar. Eventually built a successful logistics company in Illinois. To the world, he was a success story. To his daughter Emily, he was just a wallet. And that's where this story truly begins. Because this is not just about money. This is about entitlement. About emotional abandonment. And about the moment a parent realizes love cannot be bought. Michael grew up poor. No vacations. No safety net. A father who drank. A mother who worked 2 jobs. So when Emily was born, Michael made a promise to himself. My child will never struggle the way I did. He worked harder than anyone he knew. Missed birthdays. Missed school plays. Missed dinners. But he never missed a payment. Private school. New clothes. Latest phone. College funds started before Emily could even walk. Emily grew up in comfort. In privilege. In certainty. She never heard the word no. And slowly, unknowingly, Michael replaced presents with provision. By the time Emily reached high school, something had changed. She wasn't grateful. She was demanding. If the car wasn't new enough, it was embarrassing. If the vacation wasn't exotic, it was boring. If Michael said later, she said, why not now? Michael thought this was normal teenage behavior. He was wrong. College acceptance came. An elite private university. Tuition, $75,000 per year. Michael didn't hesitate. He paid. Apartment near campus. Paid. Monthly allowance. Paid. Emily posted photos online, luxury, parties, friends. But never, her father. And Michael didn't notice what he was slowly becoming. An ATM with a heartbeat. Everything changed during winter break. Emily came home angry. Not stressed. Not sad. Angry. Michael tried to talk. Tried to connect. He asked gently. Is everything okay? Emily snapped. She listed everything she hated. The rules. The expectations. The questions. The control. And then. She said it. You know what would actually make my life better? Michael looked at her. She continued. The best gift you could give me, would be if you just died. Silence. No tears. No regret. Just truth, or what she believed was truth. Michael felt something break inside him. Not his heart. Something deeper. His identity. That night, Michael didn't sleep. He didn't yell. He didn't drink. He didn't call anyone. He reviewed bank statements. Loan agreements. Tuition payments. He realized something terrifying. Emily didn't see him as a father. She saw him as an obstacle. The next morning, Michael made a decision. He called the university. He canceled the funding. Tuition. Housing. Allowance. All of it. Then he sent one email to Emily. I will always be your father. But I will no longer finance someone who wishes I were dead. The backlash was instant. Family called him cruel. Friends called him heartless. Emily called him abusive. Social media turned him into a villain. But Michael stayed silent. Because this wasn't punishment. This was self-respect. Emily struggled. For the first time in her life, consequences existed. She worked part-time. Took student loans. Lost friends who only liked her lifestyle. Months passed. Then, one letter arrived. Handwritten. Emily apologized. Not for the words. But for the distance. She wrote. I didn't know who I was without your money, and that scares me. Michael cried. Not because he won. But because he realized. He had failed earlier, not later. America teaches us success. But it doesn't teach us connection. We confuse providing with parenting. We confuse comfort with love. This story is not about cutting off a child. It's about drawing a boundary. Because love without limits becomes entitlement. And money without values becomes poison. Michael didn't lose his daughter. He finally met her. If this story made you uncomfortable, it was supposed to. If it made you think, share your thoughts in the comments. And if you believe stories like this matter, like, subscribe, and stay with us. Because sometimes, the hardest decisions are the most loving ones.